just do let me know.
Yes, okay.
Uh,
हा म्हणलं आज तू खालचं कर, सविता करेल वरचं. हा आपल्या तिथल्या पण तिन्ही खोल्या बाहेरचं तू झाडलंयस ना, दारातलं पुसलंय हे झटकून.
चाय हो रहा है ना आज. Why the fuck is Sonu messaging me? Oh. बिलारी औरत है ना, कोई बिलारी औरत है वो. बिलारी कैट.
बिलारी कुछ भी अपने मुंह से बोल.
कैट है कैट. Yeah.
Hey guys, good morning. I think we'll start in 2 more minutes here. Let other people join. And if anybody you feel that has not joined, please feel free to ping your colleagues and to your team members to join them. We'll start in 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
Hey guys, am I audible?
Yes, Lalit, you are.
Yes.
Yes, you're audible, Lalit. Hi.
Cool guys, good morning first of all, and good to see you. There are a lot of people sitting on the Zoom link, a lot of people sitting on the YouTube link. I would request people who are sitting on YouTube link to join Zoom link here. Not everybody is around, everybody is like actively talking, right? No problem in that, right? Cool, yeah. With that, I would like you all to invite, or I would say welcome in Panchayat for the edition of September. This is a September month, but we'll talk about August month, that what exactly we have done, what exactly we are our focus area in September. As I mentioned in the past, that the format of Panchayat, the idea here is like a lot of time people will ask you guys that how is it going, what is your performance, numbers kab aayenge, right? All these things. But this is one format where actually a lot of people who are sitting in management, or like people who are what we call in English, good English, think tank, right? So they will come and showcase that what exactly they are doing to make your life better, to make every day this company better, right? So that's the whole. So that everybody in the company should get to know that what exactly is happening, where the vision is going, and how exactly we are we are becoming better and better in terms of our as a company. So yeah, with that, I would like to start the PPT. Yeah. So Abhishek, can you just help me to move forward?
Yeah. Vinita?
Okay. Hey, Vinita, sorry. Cool. And I would like to invite Saurav, you are here on the call to actually help us on the first slide, because I know that it's your vision to rather than just thinking live space as live space, right? Start thinking in the view front.
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Thanks, Lalit, and welcome everyone. I think always a great feeling to first, join Panchayat. Such a great format, and kudos to Lalit and everybody who started it. For all of us to get together, discuss where are we, as a company, as individual businesses. What are the numbers, what are the initiatives running. I think it's a very candid platform wherein we would definitely encourage everybody to participate as much as we can. Right. So, looking forward to a great panchayat this time as well. I think this slide particularly, I think we shared in all hands as well. Almost a month back, I think we wanted to discuss it more in this panchayat also. If you all of you just pay attention to slide once more, I think what LiveSpace, which started as a full home interior player
અપ્રુવલ આવી જાય પછી તો વાર ન લાગે પછી તરત તમને પૈસા
in
મળી જાય અને
Bangalore,
મળી બી
I
જશે
think
એવું
close
કઈ
to 7-8 years back. I think we always had the aspiration to become the number one leader in home interiors and renovation player, which we are today. I think, but the more we have discovered the industry, we have realized that there are various segments as we cut the overall interiors and renovation. Now, it is very important for LiveSpace to command leadership position in each of these segments and also approach the market in a very focused way, so that we continue to grow in each of these segments. For example, on the left, if you see, these are direct to customer home interior solutions that we have. Right, the first segment that we serve is a customer who's looking for majorly modular kitchens and wardrobes for their new homes, which we call as LiveSpace Select. Right, so LiveSpace Select is a large business focused on this need. If you go to LiveSpace Vesta, these are essentially customers looking for full home solutions, up to sort of 10 lakhs, 15 and 20 lakhs kind of value, and slightly more, right? Where they require modular, where they require furniture, they require curtains, fall ceiling, etc. services, a lot of things, right? And they really need a turnkey solution from us. If you see the third business, which is a very promising business, and I hope we'll talk about more in today's panchayat, is there is a premium customer segment, who's purchased a villa or a penthouse or a 4 BHK, and is looking for turnkey design and build solution, starting from anywhere between 20-30 lakhs to even 70-80 lakhs and 1 crore, right? So we have carved out a different brand extension of LiveSpace, which is called Vinciago by LiveSpace, that entirely focuses on this class of customer, right? And this then fourth set of use case which we have started a couple of years back, is called Reno, wherein customer is actually living in the home and is requiring a piecemeal kind of solution, be it transforming their kitchen or their bathroom or their living room, right? So it's a very room focused solution where customer is living inside the home and wants a solution to really transform that space. So that sort of covers what we believe as a home interiors, direct to customer home interiors kind of solutions. And I think it's the responsibility of each business head of these divisions to become a leader in this particular segment, because we would increasingly see players coming up and have already came actually in targeting each of these segments, right? So that's one. On the right hand, see if you see product distribution, which is more currently more focused on kitchen and wardrobe distribution, because there's a large part of customer who just needs a kitchen and wardrobe solution in tier 2, tier 3 geographies. So we are extending live space kitchen and wardrobe to those customers through a franchisee model, wherein franchisees have the reach in these tier 3 and tier 2 sort of markets where core live space is not able to enter. And these franchisees already have a sort of network where people go, right? So that's an attempt to distribute our kitchen and wardrobe product to these tier 3 geographies and beyond. Right? If you see, one more interesting business that we have launched recently is Casentro, which is also kitchens and wardrobe. It is more premium kitchens and wardrobe, but it is not direct to customer yet. It is focused on individual architects, designers, contractors, and builders. They buying the kitchen and wardrobe product, right? And we have launched Casentro store in Bangalore and received really good response. And we are launching one more in Hyderabad soon. So that's on the product distribution front. And one more business unit, which all of us know, is specifically focused on office interiors, which is live space for business. And we are doing great work in terms of design and building new offices and other commercial spaces that are coming up. So yeah, so I think just take a sort of movement and to see all the businesses that live space is operating in India. And I think as a goal, as a target for ourselves, we want to become leaders in each of these space, right? So, for example, 6 businesses that you see here, LiveSpace is a leader in the overall interior and renovation segment, but our aspiration now is to become individually the leader in each of these 6 segments, and that's why dedicated specific business leadership in all of these segments, right? And maybe I think it will be good if in Panchayat also we start talking more in terms of how these businesses are operating and what's the focus of these businesses are. Yeah, Lalit.
Awesome. Thank you, Saurabh, first of all. And just like what I mentioned, that the growth playbook, right? It's just like it's sitting in front of us, right? So a lot of people have asked me in the past that what is the thinking? Are we growing as a company? Are we thinking about growth or not? Yeah, guys, I don't see a better slide in terms of growth sitting here, right? So every business itself is an opportunity of more than 1,000 CR business. So if I talk about Select, if I talk about Vesta, Vinciago, Renault, KNW, right? Kitchen and wardrobe stores, Casentro, then live space for business, everywhere we see an opportunity of 1,000 CR. As a company, we do 1,000 CR right now. So if we talk about 7 sitting here, and obviously more segments are coming up, don't worry. Month on month, you will see that more segments are coming up. We are thinking about NRI market. We are thinking about more affordable market also, right? So things will keep on coming, because that is what we think about as a business, that rather than just thinking customer as a customer, why don't we understand the customer well and create a offering out of it, right? Think about in a way that people are buying penthouse also, people are buying farmhouses also, right? So if you can specialize in penthouse, everybody who is buying penthouse will come to you guys, right? So you can carve out a business out of it. So it's just like your segmentation is a very big opportunity for us. That is what we are heading towards, and that is where the growth is sitting. So just like what Saurabh has mentioned, we'll move forward from here, and we'll talk more around segment by segment and business by business. Yeah. Over to the next slide. Yeah, please. Abhishek, are you?
Hey, Vinita, next slide, please.
Yeah, I think it's on the screen. Can you view it?
No.
So can you view it now, Alex?
No, Vinita.
No, it's still on the same slide.
Sorry, guys. In the meanwhile, the time Vinita is just sharing the screen. So if I talk about August month here, August month was a very pivotal for us, right? In terms of, if I talk about most of the achievements, we are sitting at the highest ever in terms of be it lead from marketing, be it like inputs from all of you guys, output in terms of bookings, in terms of CGMV, right? Everywhere we are hitting the highest ever numbers month on month, right? That is the good part. And let me put some highlights to you guys. The first part is like highest ever CGMV here. We have done 128 CR. The one was around 120 CR. So okay. So from 120 CR, we have gone to 128 CR. In terms of what we have got the feedback from a lot of you guys, there's like the biggest problem in the whole process around LiftSpace is like coordination issues, where a lot of coordination has to happen, be it like coordination between validation, what we call for 2D dockets, for 3D dockets, then for 3D renders. If I talk about then KOMs and everything, right? So we thought, yeah, why don't we just move one by one and try to solve that problem so that it will win-win for everybody? Because the more coordination you guys are doing, it means that you are spending more time on that rather than spending time on designing, rather than spending time on ground when you're an ops guy sitting on ground and getting the things done. So if coordination is happening more, it means that you're investing your time somewhere else. So we thought, yeah, why don't we start solving those problems one by one? And the one of the problem we have picked for 2D docket, because we understand that, yeah, if there's a 3D lab available and we can generate a 3D out of a design, why don't we create a docket out of it? Why do we require to produce a docket specifically for modular only product? So with that thinking, we have started this project around 4-5 months back, and kudos to the complete tech team and product team who has designed it well in terms of how to first of all bring it under the umbrella of 3D lab, and then from there onwards to get it in the docket format where it can be consumed by our designer, our validation team and all, so that we don't require a separate I would say time to create that thing again, and which is like a time for customer, also for you guys, also for coordinations and everything, right? So with that, actually we have launched that thing, launched the DA product on our canvas only. I hope you guys must be following that thing, and a lot of you have been started creating the 2D docket out of that only. So so that is on the second point. On the third point is like just what Saurav has mentioned, Vinciago, Casentro, KNW, right? All these things are picking up. Specifically on Vinciago, like it has become the fastest BU to reach $1 billion. The previous one was Select. So good to see here that every time a new BU is coming and like making it even a faster pace as compared to the previous one, right? So so good record to be broken. And now from there onwards, if I talk about like can Casentro reach that milestone in next 4 months, can be, right? So so yeah, good congratulations on Vinciago front that $1 million BGMV we have done. Casentro, just like what Saurav has mentioned, we have launched one EC in Bangalore and one more EC we are opening in Hyderabad. And people who are sitting in Bangalore, feel free to just search on Google Casentro and feel free to go to that store once and have a look that what exactly is that store about. LiftSpace KNW, we have already onboarded around 14 franchises, and I think 3 stores are getting live early next month. Like these are more cities like Cuttack, Moradabad, Ludhiana, then what do you call this? The more cities of UP and MPs, right? So So these are the cities which we are targeting, and there we are extending our offering as list space. Westat started scaling in new tier 2 cities, just like what I mentioned previously also, that when we given a challenge to Westat team that how you can think of growth next. So they thought, yeah, why we are present in 10 cities, why we are not present in 40 cities. It's time that we should expand ourselves in 40 cities. So that with that thought, they've started in expanding in 5 cities, and like a very small team is leading that, and good to see that progress overall, and very happy with the progress. Then services we have started offering in these cities. These cities are majorly Chandigarh, Jaipur, Lucknow, Vadodara, and Surat. Right, these are the 5 cities which we have started right now, and the next 5 cities are in line, which will start operation in next 2 months. Then 1630 plus handovers which we have done. Again, what I mentioned that every month we are hitting our highest ever. IGMV has gone to 112 CR. The good part is like between CGMV and IGMV, I've started seeing that less gap is there, which shows that yes, the POs which we are raising is like very consistent and very good quality POs altogether. With a consistent seat set of 4.61, again, just like I previously mentioned, the particularly ops team is keep amusing me that I don't know where this number will go. Can it go to 5.1? Maybe someday, yes, right? So the good I would say good progress in Renault BU, and previously we were sitting at somewhere around 4.1, 4.2 CSAT. We have started seeing that BU also has started giving us 4.5 CSAT. The good work done by the ops team, sales design, collective team, that around the KOMs, around the process fixing, a lot of things which has happened on ground, and really like to congratulate you guys here that you're guys doing the good job, phenomenal job, I would say. Keep doing that thing so that this CSAT can go to 4.8 also. Then social media reviews, we have 1500 social media reviews, which are highest ever, and big congratulations to Bhanu and complete team that we have taken it up and said, yeah, now it's the time that rather than just becoming the ops team, why don't we become a growth team, right? So that is where social media reviews help us to get a lot of referrals, a lot of confidence in customer when they are trying to choose list space. So it helps us in increasing the conversion altogether. So good, yeah, all awesome. Then, yeah, Anu, yeah, please.
Can I add a couple of points here?
Yeah, please, yeah.
So guys, on ops front, right, I think we are pretty consistent in terms of output. I handover and IGMB, we have been doing in the range of 600 to 700 handover and 110 crore IGMB consistently. So I think that's is not a concern anymore, I would say, right? But in terms of CSAT and social media reviews, yes, we made good strides in August, right? Like Renault BU crossing 4.5 for the first time ever. Then 1500 plus social media reviews, where I think the post sales did around 850 plus social media reviews, right? But guys, there is still headroom. Well, this is not the goal. Just want to highlight that. For example, in CSAT, we still have headroom in Vesta, like enough headroom in Vesta. So I think as a collectively, we can definitely reach 4.7 plus, right? So that's headroom is there in terms of CSAT. Plus on social media reviews in the last mile ops, we got around 650 plus social media reviews, right? So guys, there, I believe every 5-star customer can give us a social media review. That should be our first goal. That number is around 1100 to 1200, right? So we still have headroom easily to cross this number as 2000 plus. I think that should be the immediate goal, and 4.7 CSAT. I think so, like 4.61 and 1500 plus is a good number. But yeah, that's not the goal. So just wanted to highlight that piece, guys. Yeah.
Awesome, yeah. Cool. Yeah. So on the category front, we have launched our wooden furniture. As you guys must be knowing, a lot of, in fact, all the places the catalog has been reached there. So wooden means, yeah, we have understood that by taking a lot of feedback from people that people require a range which is more affordable in terms of furniture, so that they can sell the beds, sofas, and everything. So with that thinking, we thought, yeah, why don't we start the bed series, and we launched a wooden furniture range from there. And Hidden Home is already there. We have launched the Regalia furniture, which is a more premium. So now at least we have a complete coverage from starting from a range of like 25,000 and go to up to like more than 5 lakh rupees around, right? So with that, we have the complete range sitting with for the customer. Right now, the penetration is still at 30% as per my understanding. I think it can go to easily 10, 12 CR which right now sitting as 2.5 or 3 CR around. Yeah. Ankit, if you want to highlight something on wooden furniture, please.
Lalit, we have a category slide. I'll elaborate there if that's okay.
Awesome. No problem. Cool, yeah. Hello. In terms of category 3, guys, amazing. Yeah, you guys have adopted it well, and still there's a room. There's a room of reaching to around 5.5 CR to 6 CR from in-house team right now. So currently we are sitting at 2.7 CR, which is our highest ever in terms of store and category 3. The adoption which we see is like on the designing front, or I would say designer front, is improving month on month. It's just like the penetration previously was sitting around 15%, it has gone to 33% now. So more and more designers, more and more BM designs have started adopting this category. They have understood that yes, this is a category which we can use to increase our revenue and easy to achieve our targets, right? So, and wall paneling, yeah, again has emerged as a designer favorite. Last month we have crossed around 90 lakh rupees in terms of wall paneling, right? Chandan, this number is correct.
Yeah, Lalit, that's right.
Awesome, yeah, cool, guys. So just like what I mentioned, August was a very pivotal month. We have started seeing a lot of adoption of categories. We have started seeing the ops rigor has started coming up, where our CSATs have started again improving. Our CSAT, I would say, escalation has started reducing. The new businesses have started giving the goodness out of it. Then on the people side, that how to improve the overall productivity, how to improve the overall coordination, or I would say less coordination. We have launched some product there. The CGMV is sitting at the highest ever. So as a company, if I think about it, we are sitting in a very good platform. From here onward, we need to just keep improving every day. So if you're sitting in a team, if you're sitting in as a manager, as a doer, or anybody, just keep thinking that how to improve every day, right? So just keep that target in your mind. Cool, yeah. With that, I would like to move to next slide where we want to talk more about Vesta. With that, I would like to invite Gaurav, who will help us to understand that what exactly is happening in Vesta and how we are improving. Yeah, over to you, Gaurav.
Thanks, Lalit. Thanks for the amazing start, and good morning all. Vesta. So I'm so proud to be speaking in September about August, which was obviously the highest ever month for Vesta, and we have been growing consistently. Just to give you a snap, today what I will try to cover is what was August like and what is our goal like. Okay, so what is our goal for March 24, so that we all are very clear and we align ourselves to that goal and how we are going to achieve it. In terms of MQL, we have been consistently receiving around 3,800 MQLs, and that is the number that would stay till March 24. So MQLs are not going to increase. So from the marketing perspective, we have enough pipeline that we get. In August, we were able to do around 522 bookings. The goal would be to reach 600 bookings from the same set of MQLs. This would be achieved by, I would say, adding somewhere around 50 referral bookings. Right now, we do somewhere around 100 referral bookings. We would be jumping to 150 referral bookings, so that 25% of the bookings are coming from referrals. And then there would be slight improvement in few of the cohorts pan India, as I am so proud to say 90% of the cohorts are doing amazingly well. So big congrats to all of us. In terms of confirmed booking, we were at 450 and we would eventually reach to 520. In terms of confirmed BGMB, we were highest ever last month again, 68 crores. And we would eventually reach to 78 crores by maintaining the AOV. So we would continue the goodness of category 3 F&D services penetration in our projects and capturing the entire customer wallet. Good to see that most of the BM designs, as Lalit mentioned, GM designs, GM sales have adopted the categories very well. Okay, and we have been able to penetrate them really fast. In terms of CGMB, we were highest ever last month, because now Vinciago CGMB goes separately. So last month we did 56 crores and eventually we would end up March at somewhere around 65 crores a month. So I hope all of you are geared up for this, because 65 crores is the aim for March 24. And in terms of handovers, we would be doing 430 clean handovers. Last month we did again highest ever handovers, 380 in Vesta alone. And 430 handovers is something that we would aim in March 24. So this is our plan, and so 600 bookings, 65 crore CGMV, that is the goal. And 430 handovers, which would eventually mean around 61 crores of IGMV value. Over to next slide. Yeah. So August achievement, most of them I have talked about. Few city milestones that I really like to mention is Kolkata becomes one of the recently launched cities which crossed 4 crore CGMV in August. So big congrats to Kolkata team, Kolkata. Ahmedabad crossed 6 crores of confirmed BGMV, which is again a very good thing. And Ahmedabad surely will cross 4 CR of CGMV very soon. And tier 2 Vesta was able to add 1.8 crores of confirmed BGMV last month, third month into launch. And this is going amazing. In terms of excellence in August, we were able to carve out the live OKR calculation sheet, including all the incentive schemes. And I hope September you have received all those live OKR sheets, which gives you all the calculations. We have evolved the 10 to 50% task action report, and that has resulted in tremendous speed in how we do tasks during the design phase. And handover checklist sign off at the handover to customer have been launched at our handover stage. That is giving us clean handovers from customer. That has also resulted in around 20% social media reviews at HONS stage at IGMV thing. In terms of operations, last month we did highest ever 48 crores of IGMV. Hyderabad did 11.5 crores of IGMV, which is amazing. Bangalore did 9 crores of IGMV, and Chennai crossed 4 crores of IGMV for the first time. So the results of booking CGMV is flowing into IGMV as well, and social media reviews are on the top of the roof right now. In September, the key focus area is to achieve 125 referral bookings, and we also create a pipeline of around 150 positive clients. Those in Vesta would know what we are talking about. In terms of CGMV, we want 12% contribution from F&D and category 3 in the overall net CGMV. And we would be launching 2 more cities. Jaipur is already launched, and Indore we would be launching in September 2023. In terms of revenue, we would focus on getting around 15% of conversion. That would result in 560 bookings, 56 crores of net CGMV again. And in terms of IGMV, we are aiming to cross 50 crores of IGMV this month. In terms of excellence, we are in process of evolution of referral management and customer engagement SOP. Automation of scope versus budget during booking stage, so that specifications of what to be pitched to customer is known to every BM sales and ID. Version 2.0 of 0 to 10% PID level review dashboards, and version 2.0 for 10 to 50 PID level dashboards. And the PID level 10 to 50 dashboards will now have an execution overlap. In terms of customer experience, we are targeting more than 150 social media posts this month. So this is the overall snapshot of Vesta, and let's all gear up for closing the September on a very high note as well. Thanks, Lalit.
Awesome. Good year, good guys. Overall, in terms of Vesta team, I would say the adoption of new categories is like is going well. Just like what I always keep mentioning, that when you're on the right path, just keep doing what you're doing good, and just think about that what you could have done very well. So just keep the good things with you and keep learning the new things. Right? Don't be like, yeah, while learning the new things, don't forget that you have done well in the past and you're losing that thing. So keep that thing intact. That yes, category adoption has worked well for Vesta. Keep that thing intact, and now just start focusing on how to increase your conversion. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. Gaurav, first of all, big congratulations to you guys.
Thanks.
Moving forward, I would like to invite Satish. Satish, you are in the call.
Yeah. Hi, Lalit. Hi, everyone. Good morning, guys.
Yeah. Over to you, Satish, around the select, that what exactly we want to achieve and how. Yeah.
There is a long way, Lalit, that select team is looking forward to, and there are like a lot of goal setting has been done across all the GMs, all the regions, all the cities, and a lot of results we have seen in the month of August also. So in terms of MQL, we are targeting towards 12,000 MQLs by the end of March. And right now we are taking 11,000 MQLs from last 4 months. And the increased MQLs and increased conversion ratios have resulted into 1,500 bookings for the last 2 months. We have like raised the bar from 1,350 to 1,500, and now we are consistent in doing this. And now the next bar is 1,615 bookings that we are targeting as a team across all regions. North is supporting a lot, like West 3, South 1 raised the bar like in the last 2 months. South 3, East has done 200 bookings, like highest ever, done a new records. Now they have created a new benchmark for ourselves. So all these regions are doing very well. We are learning from each other. Whatever is we are doing best, we are replicating things in another regions, another cities, another cohorts. Everywhere the theme is like solve a problem, learn from others, and replicate the things and scale the things. So that's the philosophy, fundamental philosophy that we are like targeting and building the teams. With this, like 16, 15 bookings we can achieve. And from this waterfall, the 1,400 site measurements will come with the same 90% conversion ratio. The focus area will be like minimum cancellations after booking. For this, we are also targeting for the bookings where we have already have the positions in hand or positions within a 1 to 2 months, so that there are very minimal chances of cancellations, because we can start the design process on an immediate basis and close the designs and then close the handover, etc. So we are focusing for the next quarter that we can increase the conversion percentages for the immediate possession cases. And in terms of confirmed BGMV or the confirmed BGMV at a site measurement stage, we are sitting at a 75 CR right now. And the target is to go to 88 CR, which will convert the CGMV to 80 CR by the end of March. Last month, we have created a new height of a 71 CR CGMV pan India. That is the highest ever. Like first time we have touched this benchmark. Like last month we did 63.5. Before that we were doing 60 CR. So that's a new benchmark that the team has created. This month also we'll be moving ahead of this. Next milestone is there. And this we are doing with the 1,000 handovers across, consistent across all months. And this will go up to 1,150 handovers by the end of March. So everything is in the every parameter we will be raising the bar by 15 to 20%, and we'll be increasing the conversion ratios, reducing the cancellations, increasing the ASPs, the category options. Everything will come into picture, and we will achieve the target for 80 plus year. So guys, congratulations for the last month, and keep doing the same, keep replicating the goodness, and we will get these outcomes. Superb. Can we move to the next slide, guys? So if I talk about August achievements, first of all, congratulations to everyone within the Select BU to create a new benchmark of 70 CR and 1,500 plus bookings with the 1,225 confirmed bookings. And this 10 CR increment has come from like 4 CR from South 1. So super work done by the team. 3 CR from South 3 and 3 CR from all of the regions combined together. And in terms of growth, the ID strength has increased to 562 IDs are in the system at the end of August. Now we are like 63, serving 63% of the MQLs bookings are the customers from the in-house teams, and the 37% contribution is from the lepreneurs. In terms of efficiencies, the ID productivity for the bookings has increased to 1.94, and the OL efficiency has increased to 5.8 handovers per month in the month of August. So super work done, guys, in terms of revenue, growth, cost. And in terms of operational excellence, we did like 1,000 plus handovers with the highest CSAT of 4.72 at a like amazing fill rate, like 92% fill rate is like, we can say we are getting feedback from each and every customer, and 4.72 number, we are saying we are doing the best. And this time, like Lalita already mentioned, we have done the highest ever social media reviews also. We have crossed 600 social media reviews in a month. And for the September focus area, it's more or less we have to replicate whatever we are doing. So the target of CGMV, we are like targeting for 75 CR with the 11,000 leads. And the booking target is 1,650 bookings with the confirmed booking of 1,350. So 1,350 confirmed booking target is coming from the last month, 2 months bookings, 1,500 bookings that we are doing. So it is like that. We need to have a deep follow up with each and every customer. We need to focus on the TAT, like increase in ECV to for 40% will give you the conversion percentage and will give us the desired results. So the focus is to meet the customer timely. So that will be a very big concern for all of us for all stages, be it a booking, be it a PO, be it a design meeting, anything. So customer engagement at a regular intervals, it's a predefined intervals is the key for us, that we will be taking care from the September month also and the coming months also. In terms of cost, the ID productivity target is to minimum 2 POs, which will come from 2.5 bookings that we are heading towards it. And in terms of operational excellence, our key focus area will be 100% PTL updates on the planned task or completed task. So PTL is a very critical parameter because it connects the company, the customer, and ourselves through the PTL only. So that's a single platform where we can say this is planned and this is done and this is commitment is done on so and so date, which brings us the transparency between all of the parties. So which makes us unique in terms of all other parameters also. And to manage and maintain the PTL adherence, so we need to have a error report adherence on a daily basis. There should be like 0 errors at the start of the day, or if there are any errors, our plan should to remove or clear all the errors during that day. So by this, we can have a better control on the planning, on the delivery, on the execution, and in terms of that also, we can deliver the best. So in terms of TAT, so SM planning needs to be done at the same time of a booking, same with the site validation, so that we can move as fast as possible and we can generate the revenue as soon as possible from all the bookings, from all the leads. In terms of customer experience, the proactive customer connect will be there from all the ops teams also, from the sales also, and the target is to have 0 L3 L4 and to have a highest ever social media reviews. So in a nutshell, guys, we are doing very well. Congratulations to all of you. We have a clear roadmap for us for the next month and including towards the March 24 also. It's just we need to replicate the learnings. We need to learn from whatever people are doing best and to beat ourselves. So that's the goal. That's the mantra. Amazing working, guys. Thanks. Over to you, Lalit.
Thank you, Satish, first of all. Am I audible?
Yeah, Lalit, yeah.
So, yeah, for select team, I would say the good thing which you guys have done, you have started focusing on the playbook of how to make sure that things are moving in terms of TAT, right? If I talk about 0 to 10 and 10 to 50% stage, both, right? The way you guys are approaching the TAT problem, right? It is amazing because we are tracking that whether briefing call has been done or not, then BOQ has been shared or not, PP has been done in the time or not, so that things will move in terms of your inputs early. So the playbook here very simple. If I talk about the select business, since I was very close to that, so think in a way ki your Tuesday to Thursday is a complete input focused game. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is an outcome game where all your effort which you are doing in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday will give you a result of Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's a reflection of what you have done in the first 3 days. If you're not done well in first 3 days, if I talk about BM sales, right? So you'll not get the outcome of the weekend. It's a very straightforward thing. At the same time, in 10 to 50%, see the first 15 days, how much effort, or first 20 days, how much effort you have put in terms of your task, whether it is site measurement, site validation, DM1, DM2, DM3, right? All these things, the kind of effort you have put will give you the outcome on the month end. If you're not done well in the first 20 days, believe me, no miracle will happen at the month end. So it's a pure hard work job, guys, right? It's like a playbook which you just keep on doing every day. So keep that thing intact, right? That is what is required in Select. So it's a kind of more disciplined way rather than just a lot of hustle. So it's just like a very disciplined approach. In the morning, start at this time, do this thing, that thing, reach to Wednesday, Friday, Thursday, Friday onwards, follow up, Saturday, booking, closures, right? So it's a very disciplined game overall. So just keep that thing in mind, because everything is just an outcome. It will come, right? If you keep the discipline on. So that is what we require from each and every BM sales. Because see, guys, you're the unit sitting there. There are more than 120 BMs who are working on ground, and it's like they are the backbone of this particular thing, right? So BM sales, BM design. So these are the backbone. More than like what 250 people who are managing this whole Select, right? So cool, yeah, guys. Keep doing the good work, and yeah, moving forward, let's move to Renault. So with that, yeah, next slide, please.
Hey, Lalit, thanks.
Over to you.
Good morning, everyone. So I think as these numbers say, yeah, so broadly, as a renovation view, I think we are doing a great job in last quarter. I think we have done a lot of transformation. On number wise, we have been delivering consistently, and if we talk about theme of this BU currently, like our core focus area is to drive better customer experience and to define our offering really well. Renovation in a whole is a very big market and currently untapped, is not organized. So we defined the early playbook, and now we are trying to define different offering, out of which kitchen renovation is one of them, and now we are working on bathroom renovation, and that's how we are kind of cutting it, and then we will scale it high. And we have a existing demand on which we are currently playing, but in future we are focusing on generating more demand for these different segment also. So if I talk about number, we can clearly see like on MQL, currently we are operating at 2600 MQL, which we generate. And this will, let's say, maximum will go to 2900 till March. And this is through, we opening more tier 2 cities. Currently, we are present in 18 tier 2 cities, and gradually we will open up 4 to 5 more cities. And by March, we will pan out around these lead number. And this does not include, let's say, if we figure out a way to generate demand, this will actually increase, and that is under the progress right now. Booking may, because we are doing this whole internal transition currently, we were on a commission model, but now we are transforming this whole business in-house, like kitchen, wardrobe and all. So we are trying to maintain the conversion there and trying to keep booking around 350. So that's the booking goal. On the BGNV also, it will touch 1200 by March, and in September we are planning to hit 11 crore BGNV as a BU. The major transformation is happening around the revenue side, because we are doing more than one third of the business will move to kitchen category, where we'll start selling kitchen renovation to the customer. So that will be a big addition to our revenue. And then by defining other categories like bathroom renovation and miscellaneous services, where we'll start collecting 100% money with us to have a better control on the project, revenue will increase multifold. At least this is becoming 2x by March. So this is our major goal as BU, and this will contribute to overall business also. And on HONS, again, these number will remain somewhere around 250. Here, the focus is again better, consistency and better predictability with improved CSAT. This month we have done a very good job on CSAT side. It has increased from 4 to 4.5. So all kind of working, getting in one direction. So this is the overall number summary of this BU. So we can move to next slide. So yeah, if I talk about focus, August achievement on the growth side, we have opened up 3 more cities, and now we are present in 18 cities in India. We have opened up multiple micro market which we never served, like East Delhi, Kalyan, Navi Mumbai. These are very budget centric micro markets. So we have worked on specific supply and onboarded multiple partner with us to serve these markets, and we have successfully opened it, and we are doing good there. On revenue side, total last month is the first time on a BGNV of 11 crore, we kind of hit 4 crore CGNV, and this became possible because of our category adoption, because last month we also did 1 crore plus CGNV in kitchen renovation. So that was a huge success for us. This whole team we have built and carved out internally right now. Earlier we were operating only with LPs, but now we have segregated a different section of kitchen reno, and the team is separate now, and that's how we are working there. And we have done almost transition all across the city. Last month we did in NCR, Pune, and Mumbai. We launched kitchen reno offering officially. So this was on the revenue side, what we did in August. And again, a tremendous job by team in adopting category. And then we very closely worked with Ankit and everyone in the team, and kind of drive the specific offering for kitchen reno, and then worked on, training. And now everybody is equipped to handle any demand which comes from this segment. On operation side, we have started collecting. So like we were operating complete bookings with LP, so we have started collecting 100% money with us. So we have changed the whole payment terms with LP, and this has done in western, north, and south was already done. With this we will be able to control, project with a net level, and then obviously this will have impact on CSET, and which is kind of already reflecting. And ops team like Bhanu and Vipul is already doing a very great job there. And CSAT wise, last month we have improved from 4.2 to 4.5 CSAT. And then this is like, this shows that, from 360 degree, we are, catching up with Select and Vesta to kind of deliver the same level of customer experience with managing such a tough demand in the market. Because this demand is actually tough. People are staying at home and we are doing their job. So this required a different mindset and different level of operational diligence to deliver, this CSAT on the ground. So great job by ops there. We have reduced also on the triple R cost. This cost comes from any default of, any error which we do on site. So we have controlled this cost to a large extent. And we also launched this PIM. PIM is a kind of shake hand between sales and ops. When we book, we kind of hand over to the ops. So there was a lot of gaps there, and we kind of fixed that process. And now there is a very smooth handshake between sales and design and the ops team, and things are moving very smoothly there. And this has also impacted on the CSAT side, because now we have reduced the TAT between these handovers, and there's a proper information flow happening, site kickoff meeting happening, which is kind of making the whole process smooth. So guys, these were the overall, things which we have done in August. And again, the whole effort was done by team, and it was a great achievement for us to kind of deliver on these metrics. And if I talk about September, on the growth side, we are again launching bathroom renovation offering. This we are currently operating in Bangalore, and we're closely working with services team Chandan, Saurav, and Zishan. Kind of defined the early playbook for this. We have booked some projects there, but again, we are looking at expansion in this particular category. Then again, we are focusing on generating profitable demand for Reno, and this pilot we are running in Bangalore and Pune. This will actually give us boost if we are able to figure it out. If we are able to capture that large market, we actually can become market leader in Reno also. So this is our next big project which we are focusing on. And apart from that, we are opening up three more cities in September: Srinagar, Ludhiana, and Patna. So this was on the growth side. Revenue side, in this month we will be moving complete kitchen reno in-house, and this will give us 100 bookings and 3 crore plus revenue. This will happen in this month. So we are capturing whole kitchen reno demand in-house. So this will happen. On operational excellence side, one thing which we have been working from last 2 months is that in this month we will almost finish it. We will move complete 100% payment collection from on all project basically, rather than giving it directly to LP. So this will happen in this month. It will lead to better control. We are focusing on cancellation reduction. There's some error here. We are the goal is to achieve less than 10% cancellation. Currently we are sitting at 17% cancellation. So and the process which we have implemented in August, PIM process optimization, will help in this cancellation reduction also. So there is a close tracking and person level tracking happening here on dashboards. And then as a whole, like I already said, our intent is to bring in more consistency and more predictability in the delivery, and which will bring better CSAT for us. We are implementing better governance and booking policies for us. And the major work which we'll be doing in this month is bringing in a consistent MRC for us for all of the LP projects. So all of the services will have consistent MRC in all the cities, which will have defined specification, and that will bring more lot of predictability. And then warranty and timelines will be communicated along with all of the BOQs. So this kind of set the stage and will make it more professional and consistent all across. And as a BU, I think this is a kind of solid base for us. And now if we are able to figure out demand, and if we are able to figure out different offerings, this will actually give us a lot of boost in future to growth. I think that's the overall story we are building. Thank you, Lalit, and thank you all of you guys to listen to me. Thanks.
Awesome. So yeah, first of all, big congratulations to Renault team that the transition which you guys have planned, that let's start taking the complete payment from the customer, where GST has been incorporated, and even after including that GST, the food which you guys are holding in terms of conversion percentage, it's commendable here, guys. And keep doing the good work, first of all. And yeah, on the ops front, see, the point is like the complete CSAT story, which we have actually taken from 4.2 to 4.5. The number looks like 0.3. It is not 0.3. Believe me, the kind of effort, the kind of energy which people have put on the ground, and taken the project one by one and solve the problems and make sure that that we are ahead of the time in terms of understanding that what has gone wrong and what is going wrong right now, right? And so yeah, overall the collaboration between the sales team and ops team, it's like amazing overall in terms of Renault, yeah, which we are seeing the good progress in terms of cancellation, in terms of CSAT. So again, the same, just one advice: what is working well for you guys, just keep doing that thing and keep figuring out that what exactly you need to do in future. Cool, awesome, yeah. And with that, I would like to invite Rohan, who is leading our Vinciago, or I would previously call Premium. So yeah, over to you, Rohan.
Yeah, thank you, Lalit. Can we move to the next slide, please? Okay, so as you guys can see, before we talk about Vinciago business performance, I always keep repeating that Vinciago is an emotion, right? And it is important to understand what that emotion is. We have now launched our brand name and the logo, right? As you can see that it is crafted around the entire thought of timeless classical luxury, right? Which is very elegant, which is very sophisticated. And that is the experience we want to take to our customers with Vinciago. Just for those of you who are curious, Vinciago is a combination of two names, which is Vincent van Gogh and Leonardo da Vinci. So we've borrowed from the classical Renaissance era of Italy and bringing that level of design and execution skills to the customers here in India. Can we go to the next slide, please? This is a sneak peek of how Vinciago by Livespace will look like once there is an offline presence, a dedicated studio for Vinciago, which I'll talk more about in the next slide. Next slide, please. Yeah, so talking purely from a business number standpoint now, we had a wonderful last month. We hit close to $1 million of BGMV and about 3.75 CR of CGMV. And this is done with about 180 leads a month, right? And that is the goal that, people who have high design intent, people who are convenience seeker, people who are looking for complete home design, end-to-end turnkey solution, we should be the brand of choice for them, right? And while there was the expectation to grow really fast, we also wanted to make sure that premium is not just premium for the customer, it is also a premium that we are charging for our design and execution capabilities as an organization. So we made all of this possible with a booking discount of just 10%, right? and it reflected in our ASP as well, which was close to 40 lakhs against the average lead value of 25 lakhs that we were receiving. And I think hats off to the entire team on the ground that has made this possible. On the operation excellence, again, Lalit and Gaurav, Satish, Rohit, they all keep repeating this, and I'm going to extend that same argument. I think once we identify what are the tasks that we need to do and focus heavily on the input, the output naturally comes out, right? And we made sure that all of that was possible by implementing a strong minutes of meeting format with every single customer meeting. Because it's a full home design, there are a lot of requirements that come in, and it is very easy to get lost in what was spoken versus what we ended up designing or executing. So it's important to document every stage of the conversation, right? And also from a input standpoint, the time that we are spending with each customer is extremely important. I'll give you one very interesting statistic, right? Since April, which is the start of this financial year, we've done close to 80 bookings, and there have been only 3 cancellations, which is around 3.5% cancellation. And that has been made possible because we diligently track the time that we spend with each customer and the relationships that we are building. Because this is beyond sales and design, it is about relationship. And once we have a very strong relationship, we know that this customer will not just complete this particular project with us, but will also end up giving a lot of referrals. We've got an example in Pune. A customer booked a project for 50 lakhs. Then he got 2 of his brothers, each of whom then again booked a project of 50 lakhs each with us. We have a customer in Hyderabad that we booked for 80 lakhs. He is now getting his farmhouse for about 45-50 lakhs done with us. So again, amazing job by the team on the ground to cultivate such relationships. Also now, what is important aspect is to have the right vendor and partners on the ground to execute a lot of this work diligently. So we are right now in the process of onboarding, finalizing, selecting very strong partners that will help us bring all of this design into reality on the ground in a flawless manner. So thanks again to the services team and the operations team in building all of this together with us. We launched the brand name, the website landing page is live. You can go to the LiveSpace website and check out the landing page for Vinciago. We were present in 7 studios. We launched Ahmedabad in August. And naturally, I think there has been a very strong category 3 and regalia adoption in Vinciago. And, we sometimes as Vinciago put unreasonable demands on the category team, but it is wonderful that all of us have sort of, built this together. We've expanded our catalog to include a lot more offerings for the premium customer, and that is what is reflecting in the numbers. So we will continue this momentum in September as well. Our goal is to cross 8 CR this month around in BGMV and 5 CR on the CGMV side, and get bookings from all 8 studios, which we have across Gurgaon, Noida, Delhi, Bombay, Pune, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad. Calcutta is going to go live hopefully by end of this month, right? On the operational excellence side, we are now building an engine where once we receive a lead, we are able to categorize the customer on a certain persona, whether this particular customer has considered LiveSpace for convenience, for design, or this person is a value seeker, right? And then we've got a different set of inputs that go into making sure that this customer books with us. So that is what we are doing right at the time that the MQL gets assigned, and we do a briefing call. We are also doing a process streamlining on the booking process itself. We get the site measurement done, 3Ds for a couple of rooms done before booking itself, because once we go with a much more comprehensive and correct BOQ to the customer with a visualization of their own space, their tendency to book with us is very, very high. The vision for the studio is to, of course, by the end of the year, exit at a 12 CR BGMV and 10 CR CGMV. And that will be made possible as we expand and have our dedicated offline presence for Vinciago and drive a lot of business through referrals. And so, looking forward to everybody doing really well here. Thank you again for everyone, and over to you, Lalit.
Thank you, Rohan, first of all, and great launch in terms of Vinciago, just like what Zishan has mentioned on comments. Great logo, right? I have the same feeling, right? So want to share the same feeling. And waiting for the new ECR, I would love to see how the EC will look like for Vinciago. Waiting for that. Awesome. With that, I would like to invite Hitesh, right?
Yeah. Hey, Lalit. Hey, everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So, like as we have known, and we have been part of Panchayat for last 3 months, and we have been given, like LSB as large has been given this platform to interact with the common group of all stakeholders in live space. So right now we are on a path of sustainable growth with live space for business, and I think we have seen very good traction in the market. Our biggest achievement of the last month has been a very successful handover of LUK India project. For everyone, please go to their LinkedIn page, website, and see how they have given praises to like our organization and how good the end product has come up. It is better than the 3Ds which we had produced for that project. So a great achievement for the team, Anvesh, who has been a part of that project. Great work there as well. So that has been the biggest achievement. Apart from that, when we talk about growth, we have got 4 new bookings in August with a BGMV of 3 CR. And the GMV realization on operation side has been around 5 CR. So definitely we are receiving more money than what we are broking. There is a like high upsell on all the projects, and which is a good thing to see. On growth perspective, again, we had a launch in Chennai and Pune, which had been a successful launch in the first month itself. We booked Cactus Co-working. Again, just for everyone to know, Cactus Co-working came out of a employee referral by Mr. Arun. So I think this is a good platform for everyone to refer commercial customers from their networks, from the residential customers you have, if they're a part of an organization at a very significant position, and they can recommend us to work on their commercial projects, then it is a good opportunity for all of you to earn money and recognition through referral on commercial bid. And on Pune side, we got iTech Robotics, again, a good brand in robotics domain. So it has been a very successful launch of new cities of Chennai and Pune in August month. New partnerships, when we talk about, we kind of deep rooted our presence with relationships with Decathlon. We got 2 new projects in Chennai, few more are coming up in the pipeline. iTech Robotics in Pune, Expound Tech in Mumbai, and Cactus Co-working in Chennai. So right now we are almost across all cities, all major cities in India, and we are expanding as we speak. On operations excellence, when we talk about, so on services side, Chandan and his team has been working diligently by introducing Q Engine. It is a tool for standardizing BOQs, which we produce. Right now, we are not totally on Canvas. It's a migration process, but it's good to have a tool of Q Engine so that like all our MRCs and standard BOQs go in a single and simple format to all our customers. Again, on services side, there is a RCS implementation on PO. So before this, it was majorly independent POs going to independent vendors through no single tool. So right now, everything is tracked and monitored, and it's a good step ahead to kind of clean up the processes on commercial bit. So project ops, definitely we are moving towards better governance on all the cycles of executions, payout, collection, scheduling, and everything else. So Praveen and his team have been working towards it as well. So a great month of August for us, and we can see all the achievements, new partnerships, and definitely we are planning the same things in September and months going forward. When we talk about growth in September, this we have already launched. We have launched digital marketing campaign in Chennai and Pune. We have stabilized sales and operations team. So now we'll be investing more in marketing, digital marketing, offline marketing, reach out to direct brokers and builders in those cities. So this is an exercise we have started, and we are moving in that direction. In terms of revenue, when we talk about, we are targeting a 4 CR BGMV and 6 CR realized GMV in September. So again, we are moving forward in a sustainable way. We are taking single step at a time, but kind of strengthening our core in commercial in that direction. When we are talking about sales and operations excellence for September, first of all, we are like kind of integrating QS and design for BOQ creation together. Like we have seen in residential, the BOQ is created by the design team itself. So the similar kind of integration is happening in commercial as well. Because what we understand is the design team has a better control and understanding of what they want to sell to their end customer. So this is what we are planning here. Next is design playbook creation and implementation. So yeah, we have a very strong design team built here, and Vikram and Hetal, Zeva, and other people part of design are kind of in a process to, there has been already a formulated design playbook, and now implementation and integration with operations and services will be a key task for us in September. When we talk about financial governance, so this is a very important element that has been introduced by Lalit and Pulkit, and so we are in the middle of introducing finance governance at all stages of commercial projects, be it booking, billing, close out. So there are new processes that are getting defined. There is we are streamlining processes in terms of selecting the type of customers we want to attend, what are the cycles in which we should get payments from them, and other financial aspects of business. Finally, when we talk about project governance, and like Praveen and his team are very diligently and closely working on this, we are putting scheduling on execution, scheduling on payouts, and scheduling on collection, so that we can create a complete system which is aligned with finances as well as business goals. So yeah, Lalit, more or less, this is a summary on how LSB is transforming and translating into a new business as of now for this space.
Awesome. So let me just put in one single line that when tough time don't kill you, they make you tougher, right? So yeah, with the thinking, I would say commercial business, the way you guys have taken it up, that saying, yeah, let's take a challenge altogether to make sure that whatever we have learned in last 1 year, 1.5 years, right? How to incorporate those learning together and make it even a stronger BU and stronger unit. And the kind of effort you, I would say, Praveen is putting on ground, and Dheeraj and other folks. So just like, yeah, good to see that overall, the kind of challenge which you guys have collectively taken to make sure that, yes, this is an opportunity for everyone in the company to understand that, yes, we can build anything because we are the #1 player of this industry. So overall, yeah, good progress. And I would like to congratulate to all of you guys. And guys, one single ask for everyone. You guys are like booking every day, a lot of VPs, AVPs, CXOs, founders, right? So guys, shamelessly just ask them that, can we make your office also, right? And give a referral, please. Yeah.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you, Desh. Thanks a lot. And moving forward here, we'll move to next section, which is our Cassandro. Yeah. Pawan, you are here on the call, or Pawan is traveling also? So is Pawan on the call? Cool. So let me take it up. Can you just put the one? Yeah.
So Pawan sir is traveling, no?
Yeah, I know. Can you just click one forward also? Yeah. So yeah, what we call Cassandra is like is a premium B2B brand, right? So the idea here is like to focus more on architects, contractor, designers, right? So for example, think in a way that we are right now servicing what 10% of the overall market, and then 90% of the overall market is getting served by either contractors, architects, builders, right? All these designers, right? So all these people are servicing the remaining 90% out of it. But when we talk to them, when we understand their problem statement, they understand here ki we are a good designer altogether. We understand that what exactly customer require and how to service them. But everybody wants to buy a list-based product. But when we actually ask the market that, yeah, what kind of product you want to buy, people are like, yeah, list-based product is good. They understand that part, that in kitchen and wardrobe, the overall product quality, overall the finish and the overall like timeline control is very high. So people want that thing. Now we thought, yeah, okay, if people want that thing, and as a list space we can't provide because it's just like we can be a competition to them. So then we thought, yeah, what to do next is like that is where the Cassandra has started coming up. That why don't we start a division where the offering belongs to the I would say ecosystem, right? Where ecosystem come and take the advantage of the particular thing which we have built in last 7 years, right? So yeah, with that, it includes the complete finest range of shutters, KNW solution, right? If you go to one of the store, or we'll circulate the images also. You guys can see that the kind of the integrity which we have put in that particular choice, it's amazing, right? So it's think about like a category first and brand first product, right? Which we have started. So yeah, to the next slide, yeah. So in terms of September focus area, right now why Pawan is traveling is like Matisha event is happening from tomorrow. So we are participating in that event in NCR in Delhi. So that is our first event. The idea there is to connect with lot of dealers, lot of designers, lot of architects, right? A lot of people who can who would want to take our franchises and all. So the idea is like to connect with everybody there and showcase the capability and showcase the catalog which we have built over the period of time. In terms of hiring, we are already hiring our ASMs. We are building one studio in all the tier 1 markets, where we will have the studio head and designers who will cater to requirement of architects, because architects can give you just a normal requirement, and somebody need to understand the requirement, budget and everything, and get it done on their behalf. So in terms of partner onboarding, dealer onboarding, we have started doing it across the tier 1. We are already present in NCR, Hyderabad, Bangalore, right? These are the 3 cities which are already present. We have onboarded somebody for Pune, and soon we're going to launch Pune and Mumbai. So in the LP community, like we are already present in a lot of LPs who actually keep on referring us in terms of Cassandra, because they understand the process, they understand the product also. So it is working. Then the store launch which we had done, we are planning to go deep in the architect channel. Till now we were sitting in most of the studios and freelancers and everybody, but now we are going to go after architect as a community and builder as a community. So that is where we are going to focus in terms of Cassandra. Yeah. In terms of revenue, I'll just tell you, Cassandra last month has done somewhere around 60 lakhs and planning to do somewhere around 1 CR this month. Yeah. To the next section, I would like to invite Varun to take us through around the KNW franchise distribution. Yeah, Varun.
Yep. Hi, everyone. Yeah, can you move to the next slide? Yeah. So basically, I'll firstly tell you what exactly LiveSpace Kitchen and Wardrobe newly launches. Basically, this launch is basically for modular kitchen. So basically, our modular category, modular products, which are kitchen and wardrobe. This is basically, we are trying to develop a distribution network all across India. And this is basically through our franchisee model, which is franchise 4 model, franchisee owned and franchisee operated. So yeah, so the biggest what I personally feel is this is basically a new development based brand. It's a purely product brand, which is basically mostly for the independent houses. So in the tier 3 cities, we are expanding to most of the tier 3 cities. The vision is to actually take this entire franchisee to tier 2 and tier 3, which are very massively about 300 cities all across, which has a lot of population. And we will actually go to these markets with these franchisees network, because we will not be able to expand the entire network. So we will go through these franchisee networks. And in terms of, if I tell you about the August update, we have the total onboarding that we have done is about 12 stores we have onboarded, 12 dealers we have onboarded. And you can see the cities mostly in the tier 2 markets like UP, we have done Moradabad, Prayagraj, Varanasi, Punjab, moving towards Patiala and Amritsar, and so on. There are multiple cities that we are serving. So the focus area is to basically manage the entire tier 3 and tier 2 market. So it's very interesting. I'll tell you more about how we onboard this, because we have cracked this onboarding a bit right now. So how do we onboard this? We do a very important due diligence for these things. And how do we onboard these people? So these are basically, we check a lot of things like where is the market? We should be present in the market, or basically the store should be on the main road, or if it's on the first floor, we should have a lift. So that's a due diligence that we do. And we mostly work with people who are already dealing with building material. Like they have a Jaguar, Kohler, or other similar kind of a brands. They already have franchisees or basically dealership for these brands. Why this help us is because if an independent house is being made, so the entire shopping list. So if you start with bathroom and then you move towards the modular. So these people are able to capture the demand at the beginning of the home at the right time. That's why we're dealing with a lot of these building material market leaders in these tier 2 and tier 3 cities. And we are also looking at the basically capabilities of these franchisees or the partners who can actually generate demand from their own network. Rather, they are they're dependent on live space to generate that demand. We are focusing on people who have a large network of architects, interior designer, because they're already dealing in these kind of material products and everything, home products. So that's how we do it. And so that's how we basically onboard our dealers. And in the month of, now I go to the September focus. So what are we doing in the month of September? So in September, we are moving towards, so we have already finalized the SOP for how to actually onboard our dealer. And honestly, we're improvising that every day in, day out. And the aim is to launch the new cities. I've written 6. The target is way too high. But the point is basically we need to develop this market. And mostly tier 2 cities are mostly independent market, independent homes. There are no apartments. So we are focusing towards the independent homes, and we are moving towards that. On the hiring front, the area sales manager and technical sales managers are there. So basically, we are hiring for all the regions right now. And basically, these are the people who are on the ground, who helps us onboard the team, and basically from the entire life cycle of these partners, and help them to make these partners successful. So that's on the hiring front. And on the store launch, you'll be able to see 3 stores, new 3 stores launching in Calicut, Baramulla, and Varanasi. So these are the 3 tier 3 stores, tier 2 stores we are launching in the month of October. So there will be a grand opening. We will share all the updates with you and how these are moving. So we are also moving towards the making the playbook to make these 4 launches successful, and making sure that these partners are basically these partners are successfully in this entire ecosystem, and building this entire live space, kitchen and wardrobe brand together. Yeah, well, that's about it. Thank you, everyone.
The idea here is just like what I mentioned, we have done very good job in terms of our modular offering. We have put like our heart and soul there, right? So the idea is like, let's distribute that thing across. Why to stop in top 30 city? Why not 300 cities, right? So that's the whole target. That is what Varun has taken it up, that no problem, let me just expand it to 300 cities, right? So cool, yeah, with that thinking, so in terms of, I would say offering our views right now, this is what we are up to. I would like to invite Ankit to take us through around the category, that what exactly we are doing and how we are solving the problems here. Yeah, Ankit.
Yeah, thanks, Lalit. Am I audible? Great. So I'll just take a moment before we like discuss on the slide. First of all, many congratulations to all business heads. It's really amazing to see the growth journey of each of these segments and our aspiration to grow like really deep into all the customer segments where we can build really big businesses. So that's amazing to see. Coming to category, category plays a very important role for and will play a very important role for each of these segments to take the shape and to grow into the multi-billion businesses that we want to create. It's basically the backbone, because if you have the right offering, right product at the right price point, that will set the tone for us getting deeper into each of these categories, right? And this backed with the best supply chain in India that we have created. And very proud to say that all of the guys, whether it is from a product selling perspective, whether, for example, what Bhanu mentioned in terms of the handovers that we are able to do, the CSATs, a very critical role is played by the back-end supply chain, whether it is planning, control, vendor operations, quality team, warehousing, logistics. All of these guys play a very, in a way, a muted role, but that has kind of set us the tone to grow into not just kitchen wardrobe as a category, but all the categories that are possible, to call us basically the true one-stop shop for home interiors, right? Yeah, so this is the kind of you can say foundation that we have built over the past 6-7 years. And last year or this year, basically we picked this up that yes, kitchen is one product that we have cracked it, and majority of our customers, like of all the segments, if we see around 90 odd percentage of the customers who come to us definitely buy a kitchen from us. So that's definitely a star product, right? But when somebody is coming to us for home interiors, it is not just the kitchen. They want all the modular interiors to be done. They want all the other categories of home interiors to be taken care of, right? Whether it is loose furniture, whether it is home appliances, whether it is, for example, what Chandra will also speak about, all store three categories: curtains, wallpapers, wooden flooring, all of these categories together, right? So we as category are very excited, and everybody's on their toes now to work on ensuring that first we are able to kind of give the plethora of offerings that are required to complete home interiors, go deeper into each of the segments so that we are able to offer, for example, in furniture, an affordable solution for select and Renault customers, right? A mid-premium solution for Vesta customers, a very premium solution for Vinciago customers, right? So this needs a lot of work, this needs a lot of feedback, and that is what we are kind of building on, right? Last thing, any of this thing will not be possible, will not be successful without support of each of you guys sitting on the ground. Because guys, trust me, we have the biggest design community in India, and any product that has to be made successful, there is not a like there's no other bigger platform than LivSpace, right? Any product that we create, it is basically in your hands to make it successful, or help us to kind of put the right feedback so that we are able to create a version of it or an iteration of it. But in the end, it's a need of a customer, and we should be able to sell it, right? So yeah, my honest request to all of you guys, we have been working day in day out to kind of launch new products, and you can see it in your monthly updates also, right? Every month you will see some of the launches happening in modular furniture category or in the services store category. And this is what we are trying to kind of give you, from the perspective of that we should be truly that one-stop shop for home interiors, right? So give us your feedback, we'll work on it, and we'll create even bigger and better products, right? So in terms of launches, we had done furniture launches. We had created Hayden Home range is a private label range with us. That was doing pretty well. We were in fact getting a average project value of around 1.25 lakhs per customer, whoever was buying the Hayden Home range. And we found there were certain gaps that we need to fulfill, whether it was having the storage beds and having more kind of finishes in the beds and all of that. So we covered that range. We also introduced a wooden solid wood range as a pilot to kind of bring in beds in the range of 25,000-30,000, to fulfill every need of that affordable interiors, right? Or for all the select customers, Renault customers, we should be able to sell two beds along with that, right? So that's working really well. I'm again using this platform to guys go and see the products that are there. We have shared the catalogs and at least try selling one or pitching one bed to each of these customers, right? We have also launched a Regalia furniture pilot range to experiment the premium furniture side of it, which is upwards of 90,000, 1 lakh, goes up to around 2 lakh. That also will help us to kind of understand the market for a mid-premium and the premium Vinciago customers, and we'll be able to create a stronger and in-depth category there, right? Along with that, kitchen wardrobes, as we mentioned, it's a star category. We have been working on it, but we really focused on adding a lot more storage options, more kind of products, more finishes, more designs. Home appliances, we have become now one of the biggest, you can say, aggregators or marketplaces of all home appliances. We have been doing fantastically well in the growth also in terms of home appliances and countertops. Uh, just as a number, we, for example, crossed 4 CR last month, right? That's a amazing number for a monthly run rate to be taken there. And at a storage level also, we have done 20 CR in all storages. We call it as one category, but uh, TV units, prayer units, shoe racks, all of this is giving us a monthly run rate of 20 CR. Not even adding furniture and home appliances to this, right? So it's a big category now, and definitely a potential to like grow 2x from this number at least. Yeah. So this has been the focus area. This month we have been focusing on adoption of all the launches that we had done, whether it is in the furniture. We have also basis all the success that we have got from Regalia wardrobe shutters. We have now expanded it to a complete range of Regalia kitchen. We launched it in Bangalore and it has been a success. We are getting some really good feedback, and now we are expanding it in other 5, 6, 7 cities also now, and then soon it will be there in each of your cities, and hopefully you'll be able to offer a very, very premium solution of Regalia kitchens. They start at around 5 lakh onwards, and they're then the best in the class in India. Yeah. Along with that, in home category, appliances category also, we were having a lot of demand of large appliances also, along with everything that we sell as of now. And we are working on it, and happy to kind of announce it here that in the next week or so, maximum in the next 5, 7 days, we would have a category of large appliances also onboarded and live in the system. You will be able to sell premium refrigerators, premium washing machines, and air conditioners also. And these are high value items, so trust me, you can easily add a lakh or 2 lakh of rupees in your customers bucket, and that will derive all the additional value that we want to capture. We will be launching it with the brand Samsung. It's the best and the biggest in India as of now. We'll add more brands once we receive more feedback from you guys, right? And one last thing also on the Regalia success, as I mentioned, from wardrobe shutters to now Regalia kitchen. And we're also finding there are lots of the new fluted series, for example, or the infill series or the mesh series. They have played a very, very significant role in selling to our premium customers. So we are adding all these finishes or the shutter types to our other categories also. We'll add these in kitchens also. You will add these in storages, crockery units, TV units. So you'll have fluted finish, for example, across all the categories. So you'll be able to again sell premium furniture to each of our customers. So that's the overall, you can say, roadmap where we are kind of going deeper into each of these categories, and then we are working on each of the segments that all of the business has just presented to create all sets of products for them, so that we go deep into each of the segments that we want to capture. Yeah, so that's from my side, Lalit. Over to you.
Thanks a lot, Ankit. I would like to invite Chandan to take us through services and store category. Yeah.
Thanks, Lalit. Firstly, I think
just go to previous slide.
Great. So many congratulations to all the sales design teams and the operations teams on our kind of highest CGMV, IGMV numbers, right, till date. When we say LiveSpace is a one-stop solution, a platform, unlike any other in India, right? It is thanks to everyone's efforts on the ground, sales, design, ops, everyone included. As Ankit was mentioning, category is really like a bridge between sales, design, and ops, right? So we are trying to have the right selection, the right price points, and as well as ensure that we have the right vendor base to ensure that the services and products are delivered on site in the right way. So thanks everyone for kind of really taking these new categories to heart and stitching together that right solution for the customer, in design and in operations, right? Key highlights for August for services and store categories. We had the highest ever CGMV for store and Cat 3, and our adoption among designers is increasing month on month. We are closer, I think somewhere close to 40% in Vesta now, and we are hoping to see kind of equal kind of growth coming from Select as well. Wall paneling has emerged as a designer favorite category. And when I say, I mean, like as Lalit was mentioning earlier, we are almost 90 lakh plus on wall paneling as a category. And I would encourage everyone to kind of, take this up, because this is something that customers clearly are looking for. All of you would be aware of, the multiple Instagram posts around this category, right? So it's really trending. So definitely check that out. And we've made services as an offering live in new cities. The 5 cities are listed here, and we are looking to expand to more. Vesta is kind of moving to new emerging cities, right? So that's where services in-house is something that can be a good kind of factor for customers looking for a full home solution. So that's what we would like to highlight in August. In September, our focus areas, we heard you, and we're looking at expanding the wall paneling range. So you will be hearing from us shortly on kind of new selection and better price points in wall paneling. I just wanted to kind of re-emphasize, on the category incentive program that we've launched for the design team across all, different products and services and everything. So do check that out across Vesta Select. Ask your, ask the validation managers there, about this. You can also reach out to any one of us, right? In case it's not very clear, your BM designs, your GM designs, right? They would all be aware. But if there is any gap in understanding of the different incentives available, please reach out and inquire. I mean, we are coming towards the, month end. So this is something that can definitely be like a boost. On the operations side, we are working with, Bhanu and team, and we've piloted what we are calling as an expert vendor app. Now, this is an app for services vendors in particular, and we are also working with the modular team there for modular installation as well. Here, the idea is that, we did not really have an app for vendors to do site check-ins, to have site visibility and so on. So we are working with the ops team there, Vesta Ops in particular, and we are hoping that with this, we'll be able to build better on-site visibility, the labor working on site and, the kind of work being done on site. So very excited about this, and looking forward to kind of support from all the TM ops around this, right? So I think that's the broad update. Thanks everyone for, your support in kind of taking all these new categories and pitching them to customers and ensuring the execution as well. I know that there have been kind of, some challenges in some of these new categories. So I would definitely encourage feedback from all of you across sales, design, across ops. If you have anything, please let your local, city validation managers know, or please write to me, Ankit, anyone, right? If you're facing any major challenges, and we'll look into it immediately. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's it from my side.
Thanks a lot, Chandan. Thanks a lot, Ankit, around the category front, because that is a backbone which we always say. So with that, I would like to invite Abhishek and Shravya to take us through that the new launch, which you must have got the mail yesterday around something new is coming up. So with that, I would like to invite them to take us through that, what exactly is the launch. Yeah.
Thanks, Lalit. So we have Sangeeta here from the HR team who's going to take us through the new launch. So Sangeeta, over to you.
Thanks, Shravya. Hi, everyone. I think about day before yesterday, you got a teaser saying something's approaching soon. So what's approaching soon is the fact that we are going to launch Success Factors, and this is going to replace People Strong from today itself. So by 2 o'clock today, you will get credentials to the Success Factors login. All right. So on Success Factors now, you can apply for leave, check out your holiday calendar, your rosters, apply for attendance, performance management, letters, onboarding, offboarding. Everything will also be on Success Factors now. All right. over the coming weeks, your HRBPs will reach out to you and start scheduling some training programs so that everybody can get acclimatized to the new system and start using it. What's great about SuccessFactors is that it's not just a platform for leave attendance, your basic reporting, but it has so much more. All our company policies will be uploaded on SuccessFactors, so you can see which policies are applicable to you or applicable to India. You can also see company updates. So, for example, there was a recent press release in Mint that's uploaded over there. So any sort of organization updates that we're going to do, you can start seeing it on SuccessFactors. We will also ensure that managers get alerts for anniversaries and birthdays for their team members. All right. So in that way, your birthday or work anniversary will never be missed out because your manager will get sufficient notifications that this important date for you is coming up. We've also started something called badges of appreciation from managers. So, for example, if they felt that you've done a great work or they want to just applaud you for stretching or doing something, those badges would be there. And those badges are visible when anybody visits your profile. So, suppose I go and visit Shravya's profile, I can see not just information about her, but any sort of badges that she's received from her manager as well for any of the work that they have done. Right. So by 2 o'clock today, you will get credentials into SuccessFactors. Please log in, check out the system, see your employee profile, go and update your employee profile with your current address, temporary address, your phone number, all of these things, so that we have updated information about you as well. Right. So look forward to that. Other than expense reimbursement, so currently expenses are on PeopleStrong, and that will happen for the next 1 or 2 months. And then by December, it will close down even for expenses, and we'll move to a new system, Concur, and we will launch that separately. But till then, only expenses will be on PeopleStrong. Everything else will need to be on SuccessFactors. So your leave, attendance, offboarding, onboarding, letters, all of that will now come on SuccessFactors. If you need any sort of support, you can always raise a ticket on Ask HR. The team will definitely reach out to you and will always be there for you. All right. And we look forward to your adoption and feedback on the system. Thank you so much. Back to you, Lalit and Shravya.
Thank you, Sangeeta. And so Lalit, over to you now with regards to the question Q&A.
So guys, with that, I would like to ask you guys some questions. That if you have any question, you can feel free to ask me, because I've got few questions. Let me just answer them one by one. But in the meanwhile, if you have any question, please raise your hand on the chat, or we can take it forward, right? So there are a few of the questions which we have got. Let me just put it one by one. There's one question that how can I manage BGMV and CGMV at the month end, right? It's a fair question, because see, we keep getting that kind of question in the past also, that as an ID, since I have a pressure of booking also and CGMV also at the month end, when there's a lot of skewness, I'm getting pressurized from the both side and everything, right? So we are trying to solve that problem, right? Let me just put it in this way, that that is the reason, if a lot of people must be knowing, that in Bangalore, in Hyderabad, we have started doing in select ID sales and ID design, where one part of sales can be taken care by one person, and then other person can just focus on CGMV. At the same time, in case of Vesta, you must have been seen that I think some 9-10 pods we have already created, where the principal designer will take care of the customer's experience and everything, and IDs can start focusing more on CGMV and let's say the other part, which is we call BD sales, right? So they will take care of the complete sales part of things. So we understand that problem. Can we move, or I would say solve that problem in one go? We can't, right? At the same time, the intention is to solve it quickly. That is the reason that we are piloting. We have already initiated some of those things, and we'll keep growing in terms of our ID sales, ID design model, and then pod model in Vesta. So it will eventually solve the problem, I would say, right? So that is number one. The other question people have asked is that why the transition of this DA wala part has happened, and IDs have to do the job which previously was being done by the KWS DA. So see, think in a way that when we think of a process, first of all, we think from customer angle rather than individual angle. Because see, what we understand as a company or as a team, that the complete 5,000 people sitting on this call, or let's say outside of this call, everybody is aligned towards one single goal, which is like making the life of customer very, very, very easy. Right now, the whole structure is more around like, यार वो SBI वाला बैंक होता है ना कि counter number 6 पे चले जाओ, right? So this is what is happening currently. That sir, right now your docket is in a process. It will take 3 days. It is our time frame. 7 days you have to wait from everything finalization to actually PO raising. So customer don't understand these things, yeah, because they feel that you are the designer, you are a point of contact. Everything should be done by you, right? So for them it's like, and why to take 7 days if everything we have finalized? Just move forward. That is what the customer expectation. So rather than just, I would say, failing on customer expectation, I would suggest we as a team, right, including me also, right, let's take some pain out of it here, because our job is to make sure that customer is not under pain. With that thinking, actually, we have started this just to make sure that that overall TAT, which customer don't expect to invest on this particular thing, because they would love to brainstorm for 7 days around their design rather than just thinking about 7 days. I'm just waiting for some internal process. I don't know why that process is there, right? So as a customer, think in that shoes, right? So that is the reason that we have introduced this particular process altogether, right? But that is the primary reason. Obviously, secondary reasons there are multiple, but this is the primary reason. Now, the other question is like that the insurance part, that on the parental insurance, it has been made payable, which previously it was not. So let me just tell you guys, this thing we were planning some 3 years back also, right? But the point is like in between the COVID situation has happened, and actually at that time, we would love as a company that we take a hit completely on our side, just to make sure that employees are not getting suffered altogether in terms of their all the expenses they need to do on themselves, on their parents at that time, right? So, but the moment the overall situation is getting soothed out, the point is like, as a company, nobody is providing this particular service for parents, and that is what we have taken up, right? But at the same time, we have not done it like, let's remove it altogether. We have negotiated a very good deal for people just to make sure that if anybody wants, they can take it up. In terms of, is it a cost saving activity? Might be, but point is like the right money should get invested in the employee benefit. So for example, let's say by let's say having some kind of cutting down on this, actually we can invest on the right place just to make sure that employee benefits are getting engaged on the right side. There are a lot of activity which we are right now not doing. We'll invest on that. So in future, you'll get to know that what other activities we are planning just to make sure that employees are getting benefited out of it, right? What else is like, the next question is like, in some projects, time gap between FOCs and QMs is affecting due to pending GFC drawings and zero error docket. So guys, this actually problem statement has been highlighted in our previous meeting. Me, Chandan, Gaurav, Ketan, everybody was discussing on the same front. And we are trying to figure out a solution where might be we'll bring this particular step before the FOCs, right? So that it can be like before FOC 2-3 days before, people can be sensitized that yes, this is what I would require, and actually people can start working on the GFC at that point of time, so that at the time of FOCs it should not become a blocker for QM, right? So something like that. We are not finalized the solution, but we are right now working on that particular solution because we have understood this problem. What else? One is like Regalia Kitchen and Furniture, when it is going to be launched in Pune. Ankit, do you want to take it up?
Yeah. Lalit, Regalia, wardrobes and all of that is already live. Kitchen after Bangalore, we have the design is ready. It's going into the production phase basically. We have kind of designed the replacement at the EC also. Should be live in the next, as in the product should be live in the store by around 30 odd days after this. But
then we are planning for other stores also, right?
Yeah. But the IDs are the teams are free to kind of sell that product. Obviously, I'm like the product is not live and physically available there, but the catalog and everything is already there. The videos and you can say the photos of the Bangalore EC are already there. In another month or so, you'll have the product live at your EC to showcase to your customers also.
Yeah. Okay. Then what we have asked is like that do we have any opening in Coimbatore and Salem, guys? We keep on doing the IGPs, and if you feel that you want to relocate from one of location to another, feel free to reach out to your manager. Don't worry, we have given a good mandate to people that if you want to shift and if we have a position, they will help you out on that. They might tell you that okay, we have to wait for 3-4 months or let's say 5 months, but they will for certain help you out on this particular thing if you want, right? And if you are not getting response, feel free to ask to any BU head or to me, right? I'm present in every WhatsApp group. Just nudge me, I'll just get it answered. Okay. What else? Are we launching any tier 2 city in Tamil Nadu? Right now we are not, except Coimbatore and Salem. We have tried in past Madurai, but it has not worked for us. Maybe in future again we'll try it up here. How to address the price competition gap, which keeps getting bigger and harder to manage. Yeah, so on this particular thing, the whole category team, I would say Abhishek Mitra and team is working right now on the benchmarking of competition, because see, there are two kind of competition. One is organized competition. The second is like very regional, or I would say very city specific. So they are working on getting the information for both the kind of competition and what to pitch against them, right? Or I would say how to highlight your USP and telling the bad thing about that company. That is what they are going to tell you guys about, and what are the pointers which you can take it up in your pitches, right? So it is coming up most probably in September and October month we'll pick it up. What else? Okay. Somebody has asked that who will run the operation just like for the BUs like Accentro and Fofo. So yeah, again we are figuring out, right? And Bhanu is currently working on that particular front, that how to manage these two BUs, whether to run them separately or whether to run them within the team right now, right? So that is what he's right now working on. Do we have a referral bonus on duplex house projects? So guys, policy is very simple in terms of our in-house projects, or I would say for residential projects. We don't have a referral scheme for employees, because if we run a referral scheme, it will be very difficult to manage for us, right? At the same time, we are trying to understand that what exactly we can run. Maybe we'll come back with the right answer. Right now, we don't have any answer because we feel it can be very risky altogether for a company. In terms of commercial projects, yes, we are running, because commercial and residential are a little different, and very two different projects and very two different decision makers also there. Yeah. So yeah, the questions to us like on the sheet is being answered. But if you have any question here, guys, we have still 2-3 minutes. We can ask me. And on the RNR front here, we'll do it on the next session, because again, otherwise this session can go to like 3-4 hours, right? So we'll schedule it again and then we'll do it. Somebody has asked that can we add? Yeah, please.
Hi Lalit, Sakshi this side from Noida EC. I know you have heard a lot of time about Noida EC space issue. So from past 1 year, I'm also listening that something is happening, but nothing has happened yet. And we are facing a lot of issue during design meetings, because BGMV is also important. And during Saturday, Sunday, when our client came, we don't have any space to sit.
Yeah.
So this is a major issue.
So Sakshi, let me just answer for Noida also, for across India also. So what I will do next time, right, guys, promise that I will bring Kabir and Anjuji together in the next meeting for Panchayat, right? And I will tell them to do it separately also, where they will present that exactly what kind of feedbacks they have received from across the teams. because they have received feedbacks from tier 2 also, from Noida also, from Chennai also, and all these places, right? So what they have done, they have created a list altogether, and they have created a roadmap that which one to fix at what time, so that at least the ground team, everybody has a visibility that when exactly it is getting solved, right? On the Noida front, I'll tell you very straightforward. We are right now searching an EC in sector 18, right? Most likely we have shortlisted few of the areas. Most likely we'll finalize one and we'll open there one, right? And once that thing is settled down, if we think there's a need, we'll open one more in Noida, right? So that is the thing for Noida, and very shortly you'll get the information around it. But as I mentioned, that I understand that EC and sitting space, the hygiene, sometimes the catalog is not present there, and all these things we have listed down. Right. Next time I would bring them up to present in front of all of you. And if you feel that no, everything is not being covered, they will share a link. Again, you guys can give the feedback so that we get to know a lot of things. Because see, our thinking is very simple. You give us the feedback so that we can work on that. If you don't highlight things, obviously we can't, right? Yeah. So,
Sure, thank you.
Thank you, Sakshi. So someone has asked, can we add more catalog products? We are having few brands only, like hop chimney, dishwashers, etc. Ankit.
Sorry, Lalit, let me read the question. Lalit, where's the question? Can we add more catalog products? We are having few brands only, like hob, chimney, dishwasher. Okay. So basically, if the question is related to brands in this category, guys, we have Hafele, we have Bosch, we have CAF, we have Glen. So all these brands are already there. Faber also is there, right? So
Crompton also, Ankit.
yeah, sorry.
Crompton also.
Yeah, Crompton also is there. So we have good 6-7 brands available in the hob chimney dishwasher category. If you guys feel, or Mahinder, you have put this question, if you feel that there is a certain brand that is selling well in your region, please let us know. We have almost added all the brands except Elica is one brand which we are in discussion with. Apart from that, we don't see any other, you can say, big brand available in the market that is not with us. Please let us know separately. Abhishek will connect with you separately once and understand which are the brands or which are the products that you feel needs to be added. Definitely will add it immediately as soon as possible.
Yeah. So one question somebody has asked, that what are the thought behind closing the TMDBs? Sorry, somebody has asked this question here. I couldn't understand this question properly. What we have closed in TMDB? If the person who has asked the question can just elaborate so we can answer, otherwise we can connect separately. Yeah. Okay, cool. Any other question, guys, you want to ask? You can ask. Anybody has any question? Okay, seems like everything is sorted out. So, cool here, guys. First of all, good to catch up with you all, right? And good August month, which you have delivered. In September month, the key highlight is like in next 10 days, a price hike is happening. 5% price hike is happening in modular. So keep that thing informed to your customer, so that last minute there will not be any problem that, oh, you have not told me, I was about to raise, why you have not told me, and all, right? So all these things should not come up. At the same time, guys, to all the salespeople, that just go and tell them, yeah, book it early. Otherwise, there will be a price hike for them for longer run, right? So it doesn't make sense. So keep that thing in mind. Keep pushing your customers. Keep pushing your, I would say, tasks, so that at last moment there will not be a problem that, okay, fine, I'm just raising a PO. Just don't raise a PO. Actually do a designing and then raise the PO. Yeah. Cool. Awesome, guys. All the best for your September month and looking forward.
Thank you everyone for joining, and have a great day and a wonderful weekend. We'll meet again for the R&R session sometime next week.
Awesome, guys. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.